Welcome back to LoyalTzzz podcast. I'm here with BLR.
Yo, yo, yo.
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good to hear.
I want to ask you one question first. What got you into music?
Honestly, so my brother, me and my brother used to live with each other, just us and our family, whatever. And when I was younger, he would like freestyle all the time, and I'd be super intrigued. Like, he's really good. Yeah. So I started freestyling a little bit. I used to be really good at freestyling, and then I kind of fell off because I stopped freestyling. But he just like told me like, you should just do music, this and this and that, and I never really thought about it until like less than a year ago. I've only been making music
so
for
you're
almost,
fresh.
Yeah. And so when I started, I was like, I'm just gonna do it for him and do it for me. And I went through a really bad heartbreak, so I ended up making a heartbreak song. Yeah. And all my friends really loved this song, so I ended up dropping it, and everybody's like, dude, you're good, like, keep dropping music. So I just been having fun with it and been inspired by my brother and everybody else to just keep doing music. So yeah,
it's all about having that passion and, the drive for that. And to be honest, heartbreak or like bad times in life can influence good music.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
What's your goal for the end of 2025?
My goal is to go on tour, whether it's a small tour or not. I just want to go on tour and do a couple shows out of state. That's definitely my goal.
If it was a state you could pick, where would it be?
I definitely want to go back home to Phoenix, but either that or Cali.
Are you from Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm from Phoenix.
Where would, like, if you're going to Cali, where in Cali would you go?
LA. I feel like that's like the biggest spot. Yeah. LA music. So
if there was these like flying through these questions. If there was one artist, you have to pick one that you could feature a song with, who would it be?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably like the wrongest answer, but he makes a whole different type of music than me. But NBA Youngboy, I am the biggest Youngboy fan. I don't care. I relate to a lot of his music, so I definitely want to do a song with him because all his emotional music I feel like I could relate to. So if me and him made a song, we definitely make a good emotional song and like just put out a good message to the people. So that's definitely one of the biggest artists.
What would you say is, like, have you had any big discouraging moments in this?
Yeah, for sure. There's gonna be a whole bunch of moments. Like, for say, with my last show, I was rehearsing and there was people behind my back saying, oh, this music's not good, this and this and that. So it could be very discouraging, especially when other artists are talking behind your back. But honestly, that doesn't demotivate me at all. It really just makes me feel like, I just gotta work harder, Yeah. Nothing's really more demotivating than just there's something called writer's block that every artist goes through, where you can't make a song, everything just feels like really crappy. So that's the only really demotivating moment.
Have you had a lot of songs of yours where you thought they were trash, but other people are like, this shit's gas? This shit's
for
good?
Sure. There's probably like good 3 songs out there that I'm like, I don't like, but everybody else loves. So
are you streaming on all platforms?
Yes, every single platform. Spotify, Apple Music, everything besides SoundCloud. I don't post on SoundCloud. I need to.
What app would you say gets the most performance?
Honestly, I'd say Spotify. Spotify for sure.
How many monthly listeners are you at so far?
I'm only at 17 right now.
Oh, that's right now, and yet is the best words to use. You're gonna get bigger, and it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
So what made you come up with your name?
Honestly, so I used to be big in gaming. So my Xbox username ever since I was a kid was BLR, the BLR 602. It means brotherhood, loyalty, respect. That's just what I stand by, my morals. And ever since then, it just stuck. Everybody's always called me BLR when I make my usernames, and it's just stuck. It's just really unique. So
your music, is it on YouTube too?
Yeah.
Have you done any like crazy YouTube music videos?
No, not yet. Not yet.
What I don't get is like how people come up with like Ski Mask or whatever. Like, their music videos are so crazy and like weirdly thought of. I don't get how they like are inspired of these videos.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the creativity, man. So as an artist, you got to be an artist in different ways. You got to be creative, not with just your music, but how you put out your music and how you want to show your music. That's why I haven't got a music video yet out, because I want to be, my first music video be really creative, really like detailed, and tell a story with the song. I don't want it to be an average music video or a backyard music video,
Yeah. And what's some of the messages you want to put out?
Honestly, for inspiration, when it comes to that, I like Juice WRLD's inspiration, because the message he puts out is just all about positivity. If you're going through something, just rise yourself up. Or if you're going through a heartbreak, it's okay. Like, everybody goes through it, and you could get past all that. Yeah. If you just like do what you do best, like do what makes you happy. So for me, making music and making other people happy makes me happy.
Of course, yeah.
So
outside of music, have you ever wanted to like be a YouTuber or content creator?
Yes, actually, I used to stream. I used to stream on Kick. So yeah, I definitely loved streaming. Actually, IRL streamed my very first show. But I do want to get into YouTube, start reacting to underground music artists, and start promoting my own music on there. I definitely want to do content creating and music on the side.
So since you're so fresh, like when's your prediction for when you'll hit this like huge milestone of blowing up?
Right now I'm taking it a little slow. I don't have a big prediction, but I think about 4 years, to be honest. I feel like I'll be up there, or at least be at a good spot to say I have some type of fame or some type of fan base. So I think 4 years is a good.
I think you put. I think that was cool that you put distance. You know, because a lot of people are a little too unrealistic, and they're like, right now it's gonna happen tomorrow, which it could. It
could, yes.
But when I'm seeing these artists so far, they'll be like, yeah, I've been doing it for 7 years, 6 years, 4 years. I'm like, that's crazy. So do you think it'll be like? Do you think it'll be hard to stay motivated for 4 years?
I think it'll be hard for sure, but nobody said it'll be easy. So that's something I gotta accept, and that's something I definitely signed up for. So it's not gonna be an easy route unless you're an industry plant. You have one good song and then you fall off. But that's not what I want. I want to get on and stay on. You know. So I'll definitely take my time with it.
What would you ever switch between genres, like go to any other ones?
Yeah, for sure. So right now I'd make R&B and rap. I'd for sure switch to pop or indie if I really wanted to, because I have a couple pop and indie songs, so I really love pop and indie.
Would you ever do country?
No.
Rock?
No, probably not.
Couldn't see it being you?
No, I'd probably try it out, but I don't think I'd ever drop it, to be honest.
So if you were to go on like a big tour out of country, what country would you like to go to?
Europe for sure. I feel like Europe has the strongest fan base when it comes to outside of the United States.
For real.
Like I've seen like Drake per se. He just did the Wireless Festival out there in UK. His fans are so crazy and so like they're just strong. Like he literally announced the show, the 3-day festival, like a couple of days before, and it's already like sold out, packed out.
I know, that's crazy. Yeah. And didn't Travis Scott or someone perform there? Like,
yeah, it was Yeet.
Yeah,
Yeet did.
That'd be crazy. So you used to game. Would you ever, like, say you became big in music, right? You become big in music. On the side, would you become like a game streamer or anything?
So that's kind of what T Grizzly does. I'll be down just because like it's good money, to be honest. But I probably wouldn't take it serious as I take music serious. If I did, I'd probably do it as like a very part-time thing or a very just for fun. But yeah, I'll do it for sure.
Who's like 5 number one artists for you, or like top 5 artists that have inspired you or that you like?
I like Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Drake, Youngboy, and to be honest, 5th, it was hard. I like a lot of artists. The Kid Laroi. The Kid Laroi is definitely up there for sure.
It's crazy how tall he is.
Yeah, he's tall.
Like 6'4" or something like that. It's crazy. Shit, you be blasting through these questions. Got me.
My bad, bro.
I'm used to everybody else. Like they like prolong the answer. They just like talk forever, and then you're like ready. You were ready for this shit. Okay. If you're gonna move out of state, you make your money. You're a big artist. What state are you living in?
Okay, so I've got this question before from like my friends. I'm definitely going to Montana. I want to build a farm out there, build my house on my property, maybe have a racetrack, drag strip, whatever. I want to have everything I want, but in Montana because how beautiful it is. What motivated me to go out there, I don't know if you've seen Yellowstone, the show, but oh my lord, it is just so beautiful out there. I watched Yellowstone, now I'm like, I need to go out there to Montana. Like, that is definitely the spot.
So outside of performing, you have this peaceful land and peaceful space just to recoup. I did an interview with a Fox 13 news anchor that was on Yellowstone.
Oh, really?
Amy Nay, yeah. So that's how I got introduced to that.
Oh, that's crazy.
So Montana, have you ever been there?
I have not been there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not me either. I haven't traveled a lot.
Yeah, I've traveled quite a bit. I've lived in a lot of different states. I've lived in Colorado, Wisconsin, Vegas, here, Phoenix. So I've lived in quite a bit of states.
Yeah, I lived in Colorado. What part did you live in?
Denver and Fort Collins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived near Leadville.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know exactly where that is, yeah.
Yeah, it's cold out there.
Yeah, it's very cold, especially in the winter. Before I went to Fort Collins, I was in this small town called Wiggins. It's by Fort Morgan. It was like negative 13 degrees when I was there. It was not the spot at all, especially being from Arizona where it's usually hot. This is the dramatic weather change is like the craziest.
Yeah, it's crazy driving out there too. Sliding off the road everywhere.
Yeah, bro.
If you were going to do you have merch?
I do not yet.
What would, like, I'm thinking mentally of how I'd make your merch. I feel like some like gray and blues with like a blurred blur.
Yeah.
But how would you make your merch? Like,
I'd probably make graphic tees or like some type of designer inspiration, like kind of like Hellstar or kind of like Spider, something like that. I would get inspired by different designer brands and kind of collab them into one, kind of like how Aiden Ross did his brand risk merch. I really love that, and I would like to do that for my own, but like with my own creativity, my own way, my own style, you know.
So out of like all those shows that are based on music, like the freestyle in the van or any of those stuff, what would you want to be like brought onto, or like a stream?
Underground or mainstream, like?
Yeah, you're mainstream at this point.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I would love to hop on a Kaisenet stream. Like that right there will literally blow your music up even more. It could be good for networking, because you go on a Kaisenet stream, you have 100,000 plus people watching you. You could have more people get into your DMs, more your emails, whatever, network even more. You could even meet somebody who your biggest inspiration is, because you never know who's watching, especially with the biggest streamer in the world, you know?
Yeah, that's what I've been like realizing is like when you post on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, even if you get 10 likes, you don't know, one of those 10 people could have been your, you know, someone you look up to extremely. I was watching a Kaisenet video the other day, one of his streams with the robot.
Oh yeah,
it's sad the way he's bullying that robot.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing ever.
So Montana, that's a dream. Like, you're into this, you get money and all that. How quick are you pursuing that?
To go to Montana?
Yeah, say you made it tomorrow. You got all this dough. How quick are you getting that going?
Probably a couple months. If I get my big first check, I'm traveling to like different countries for sure. Like that's my biggest thing, is traveling to different countries, and then I'm gonna come back and then buy a house and buy property. And, you know, but I want to have fun first, which is stupid, but
nah, it's good. It's you succeeded, and those are your like small success wins and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
What are your hobbies outside of music?
Outside of music, just honestly content creating. Like I said, I like streaming, I like making YouTube videos, or even just sometimes I even like to draw. Like, I like drawing, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're good at art?
Yeah.
Might have to draw some banner for my page or some shit.
For sure.
I was actually like pegging like skateboarder or, you know, some, say drawing, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't draw shit anymore.
Yeah, for sure, but I'm an outside type of guy, so I'll be outside and just draw, or I'll just write lyrics by a river or something. Like, I like being outside, so.
That's awesome. What's like, are you a pet person, like dogs, cats?
Yeah, for sure. So right now I have a German Shepherd that is K9 trained. She's in Arizona right now. I had 2 XL bullies. Like, I'm a big dog person, so I really love dogs for sure.
Did your brother pursue music ever, or did he just inspire you? And
he did pursue music. He didn't really drop much though, because you know he was stuck up in a lifestyle where he couldn't really go to the studio or do any of that. You know, just living a certain lifestyle will hold you back from that, especially when you're addicted to a lot. But R.I.P. Nako, he's on my shirt right now. He just passed away recently, the day before Easter. So
I'm sorry.
R.I.P. him.
I'm glad you're still pursuing it for him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, you really like quick with you should be a speed rapper. The way you be answering these questions so quick.
No bullshit.
I had to come out with some random ass question like, are you a dog or cat person? This is why recently a lot of people that I do a podcast with, they're like, you should write some stuff down and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'll just
go with the flow. Yeah.
And then exactly. I got you making me run out of stuff.
Yeah, exactly, man.
When would you predict that my podcast would blow up?
I don't know. Well, you hit me up pretty quick. Like, you were on that. You DM me. You were like, yo, you want to get on this and that. And I was like, when? You said right now. So you're really about what you like doing. I feel like you're very passionate about it. So I think the more you work you put in, the further you'll go. So probably no time soon. Like, you'll be up there pretty soon.
Bet. That's why I like doing this, is like, okay, say I blow up, everybody that I've interviewed has more fame too, or vice versa. Like, say you blow up tomorrow, I have the video out, but you blow up tomorrow, they search you up, all of a sudden there's a video of me too. You know?
Right. Who's the biggest person you interviewed?
Like, followers wise?
Yeah.
I would say for like being known, it would be the news anchor, because anyone that watches the news
knows him, exactly.
Or Yellowstone or whatever. As for followers, I would say, I don't know if you know Jordan Schmidt with the SLC Scoop.
Yes.
Yeah, he was actually, after the news anchor, like my 3rd guest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I met him. I was at this apartment because I thought like content was gonna hit fast. I don't know why, I was over my head, but I was at this apartment looking at this nice apartment. You know, I'm gonna rent this shit, you know, whatever. And he actually worked there at the time. Now he doesn't need a 9 to 5, but he worked there. And he was like, yeah, I do content. I search him up. Months later, I do this. Well, probably like 9 months later. I was like, bet, I'm gonna hit him up. And that's probably the biggest person so far.
That's crazy. Did that motivate you to go further in podcasting?
Oh, yeah. And now, like, after I get done, or even with the editing and how long it takes, it just makes me happy that I'm doing it, you know?
Exactly.
And, like, each time, like, if someone cancels or if I can't do it, it's, like, very depressing.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to whoever canceled today, because now I'm here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I had you on my list. I got a list. Because I remember first time I think I saw you, I either saw you through other people you were connecting with, or I like looked up Utah rapper on TikTok or something, and then I saw you performing. So then I was like, okay, I'll keep him in mind, you know.
Right.
And then today I was like looking through my Instagram. I was
fire.
because I was like, if I'm up here, I gotta do one. I can't go home until I get one.
You cannot give up. Like, you gotta get one done.
And that's what sucks about doing it in the truck is like I can only do it if there's light outside.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to see us. Like, I was like, oh, hopefully someone answers real quick because I want to get this done.
I mean, unless you invest in like a light that hangs up from the top,
yeah,
you can do it at night. But
so far, I want to get to where I'm doing it out of state, but everybody I hit up out of state hasn't DM'd me back.
Oh man, you'll get there though.
Do you know the rapper Jay Lewis?
I don't think so. I've heard that name before.
There's a song called I Hope, and it's like, I don't know, you'll have to look it up, but he's probably the biggest artist that I will do one with that has DM'd me back. And
is he from Utah?
No, he lives in like Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta wait till I got funds to travel.
Yeah, right. You gotta get somewhere first before you do that, right?
Yeah, with doing any of this stuff, you end up being the brokest you'll ever be before you become the richest you'll ever be, for real. Like, this shit costs money, time, effort, all that.
Yeah, but it's good to start off when you're broke though, because you could look back when you're rich. Except for when you already have money, it doesn't feel the same because you're just gonna have more money. You know,
it's not
like it humbles you more.
Yeah,
so, for sure.
What would you say is like, okay, fuck.
Yeah.
That's what's good about, I don't cut or clip this shit because I want it to be so real. You know? Oh, Tristan came and did a podcast. I had no fucking questions prepped, you know?
Well, I'm flying through them anyways. Or you've been through like 20 questions.
Yeah.
My bad.
And I don't even know how much time we're at right now. What's that say?
17 minutes.
Yeah, this will be the quickest podcast ever. No, what would you like to say about like yourself? Like, if you were going to describe you, your music, and where you're going and who you want to be.
Honestly, I'm not for everybody. Like, I know I'm not for everybody. I've only been making music for less than a year. I might not have the best music, but if you're going through something, like, rather you feel loved, then go listen to one of my love songs. Or if you're going through something, I feel like my music will help you no matter what, because when I make music, I don't just write fire bars. I usually just freestyle and just punch in. But when I write to try to help other people relate to my situations. I put my situations into real life play and mix it with other people's situations so other people could relate and they could come to my music when they're down or when they're happy, they want to get turned. That's why I make different type of music, just for everybody to relate to and have that for themselves and be like, oh, well, who's your favorite artist? And they could say Blur because I relate to them the most. Just like I am with Youngboy, I relate to him the most. That's why I like him. Now, music-wise, who I really like the most is Drake. So who I relate to the most is Youngboy. So that's why I make music, so people could relate to me the most.
Yeah, either relate to you or like your music just for liking your music.
Exactly.
What was I gonna say? The prep is crazy. Trying to think. So, like, if I were to do like a video vlog or a travel thing, would that be something you're interested in?
Oh yeah, for sure. I love traveling. I love all that. So yeah, for sure.
And when you have this farmhouse in Montana, do I get an invite? For
yeah, for sure. You'll be the first one to get an invite.
Do a podcast on the farmland.
Yeah, facts. That'd be fire.
So you want animals, like farm animals?
Yeah, for sure. I want to make money off that farm.
You're gonna be like milking cows and shit?
Oh yeah, I won't personally, but yeah. I'm actually allergic to hay. I remember I helped somebody. I'm not gonna say their name on here because they're in jail, but I helped him move hay, and his brother move hay. And I went to the hospital because I had a really bad allergic reaction. And the doctor said that if I didn't go like 30 minutes before or after, then my lungs would have closed off. So
That's crazy.
Wanting to have a farm, but being allergic to like stuff that's outside is a bad mix. But
you're gonna have like an EpiPen in your pocket, just ready for this shit.
No bullshit though. That's my kryptonite right there. So anybody who hates me, just rub hay on me. Like no bullshit. You don't even gotta shoot me.
You don't even get to be up close on the farm. You're just like hella far away. Like those are my animals.
Yeah, no bullshit. You look from the binoculars and shit from outside my house.
You need some kind of like artificial substitute for it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. That's a wild thing to find out, you know? Like, you never know what you're allergic to until you find out.
Exactly.
To be allergic to hay.
Yeah, that's like
crazy.
The worst thing to be allergic to, too. Especially loving animals and loving being outside. Like, it's the worst.
That's funny, like, you say that, and then the next day you get fucking allergic by hay. That's crazy.
It's the worst.
Anything else you're allergic to?
Oh, bro, I'm allergic to a lot. I was in the hospital when I was, like, 6 for, like, 2 months. I almost died from, like, all my allergies, bro. I remember... when they did like a little test, they'd put needles in your back to see what you're allergic to. The pages were like 3 pages long.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm allergic to grass, dogs, cats, a whole bunch of other shit.
You're allergic to dogs?
Yeah, but it's not like that bad. I could like be around them and live with them and shit and pet them.
What, just like a sneeze every once in a while or some shit?
Itchy eyes and stuff like that. It's not bad though.
So how long have you lived in Utah?
About a year. About a year and a couple months.
So just about as long as you've been doing the music?
Yeah, exactly.
Straight from Phoenix?
Straight from Phoenix, yeah.
How was Vegas when you were living there?
Oh man, it was fun. So shout out to Zara and shout out to David. So Zara had sold her house and let us pretty much spend all her money, and it was like $500,000, and we all spent $500,000 in like a month. So
what?
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm broke right now. But we had the most fun out there. We were buying a whole bunch of cars, you know, buying jewelry, living like a rapper, and I wasn't even a rapper yet. So
that's crazy. Yeah, I was there. I did a YouTube video like doing Fremont Street interviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I didn't think this through. Me and my friend, we just slept in the car. Like we slept for maybe 2 hours of a whole weekend. It was so hot and humid. We were dying. Bro. It was crazy. And
that's
then my homie bagged himself a showgirl, and she let us stay at her house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he got down with her too.
So funny story. Before I left Phoenix, I was like 16 years old, or not Phoenix, Vegas. I was 16 years old. It was the day we left. We were packing up the U-Haul, and this stripper actually came outside her house because she had kicked her homegirl out. They're all strippers, whatever. They had got into an altercation, and she's like, "Can somebody come inside with me? I don't feel safe." And not gonna lie, this is wrong. I lied about my age. I said I was 18, and I went inside. I helped her out, and that was my time I lost my virginity. That was my first time getting my dick sucked. Was by a stripper. Like crazy. No bullshit. Like, no bullshit.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, bro.
She sees this now. She's like, that fucking guy.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, she's gonna be mad.
That's funny. At least you're of age now.
Yeah, exactly.
How old are you anyway?
I'm 19 years old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just turned 20 in December.
Yeah, I turned 20 in October, so.
Hell yeah. You be going to parties out here?
No, I'm not a party person. If you know me, and you know I'm not a party person.
That's a good thing, because these parties are crazy out here.
Yeah, I heard they be getting shot up.
Yeah, I was at a bunch of them that have had that happen. Yeah, one guy, crazy. I was a Joker. I was like the Joker for Halloween, and I'm hanging out with the guy's friends, and this like short dude comes up to me and like showing his gun and saying, "What's that on your wrist?" I'm like, "It's costume jewelry, bro. You want to steal my fake watch off my wrist?
Go ahead. It's $5, bro. You can have it."
Like, we're taking Jello shots. I'm with his friends. How you gonna do that to me,
bro? Yeah, I can't be around random drunk people because I don't know how they are drunk.
Yeah, and all these people up here be acting out.
Yeah,
crazy.
Bro. Facts. Yup.
So what's a question you would have for me?
What do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself, my sister not worrying about money. I see my dad being able to relax for the first time, you know, and me being able to give that to him, you know, his whole life, no relaxation. So if I could do that, I see myself having friends all over the world, all over the country, you know, touring around, hanging out in like Miami or, you know, some places that I've never been, just vibing. I see myself looking back and appreciating the version of me now.
Right.
You know, putting in the work and the dedication for it.
That's fire. I like that answer. That's good. You know, pretty much retiring your dad, like making your family happy. I feel like that's the biggest thing for sure. Yeah. And also making yourself happy and networking all over the world. That's the best thing ever. Because especially when, say, like you're from here and you find somebody in Spain that have a whole different culture, and you learn their culture is like different, and it's fun to learn, you know? So that's good to like network around the world and make friends all around the world.
Yeah, I definitely want to do more podcasts with like people from other places that have come to the US, because their stories are crazy too. Like, and I don't want to just do people that are artists or YouTubers or whatever. I would like to do like just regular people, everyday folks, you know?
That'd be fire, bro. Because the most average people have the most craziest stories, and you don't even know about it.
It is wild. Like, I've heard some stories from people, and I'm like, okay, they're next. But some of them, I know, like, I've talked to even some more famous people, and they're like, nah, I can't do a podcast. Anxiety or whatever. I'm like, you do content. What do you mean? What do you mean you got anxiety?
Like, bro, this is what you do for a living, bro. What you mean? Yeah, no, crazy. I feel that for sure.
Yeah, I actually planned in the beginning of August to fly to Atlanta. I've never been on a plane, so this shit's scary.
Really?
I'm gonna pack all this stuff.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I don't know. It's still scary.
Unless you like watch something on the news of a plane blowing up the day before, it won't be bad.
Yeah,
planes are fun. Any single time I go on a plane, I fall asleep. It's comfortable.
For real?
Yeah, for sure.
Where have you flown to? That's like the farthest.
I've only flown to like the furthest is Colorado or Phoenix.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been on a plane. I've driven a lot, but I've never flown.
Oh, really? Oh, I've also flown to Hawaii too, but I was really young.
I want to go there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It sounds like a dope podcast on the beach.
Yeah, that'd be fire on the beach.
That'd be cool. That's what's cool about this setup is like this. It's just ran off a USB, so I can just plug it into like a portable charger and do a whole ass podcast.
That's smart. Is this your original idea to do a podcast in a truck?
Nah. Initially, I had a studio I had built, and then I moved. So then I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? No one's going to come to where I live in the middle of nowhere for this kid that doesn't have a huge following, Yeah. So I'm like, here, I'll just put it all in the truck, and then I just pull up to these locations. They tell me where. Like, a podcast I did, I pulled up at a hotel they were staying at. They're from Seattle. Or I pull up random spots around here. And I realized this could be my thing. Like, Tupac, his BMW, because it was his, it was, expensive as fuck. So this truck, think about like all the people that will end up sitting in that seat. This truck's gonna be worth, at least the chair will be worth a lot of fucking money one day.
Yeah, no bullshit though.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember I seen you on TikTok, and I seen you were doing a podcast in like a car type of thing, and I'm like, bro, that's different. Yeah. And I like that idea. So I'm like, that's fire.
Yeah, it's all about, different things that people stand out. Biggest thing is like growing. It's such a slow process, and you have to, be happy for every new follower, every new like, everything.
Yeah. I feel like you just got to be consistent, and that's where I fell at as an artist. I'm not consistent by pushing my music out content-wise, but you just got to be consistent.
Yeah, I think if you just posted more on all the media apps, even if you posted things outside of music, I bet you'd pick up a lot more. And I'm not giving advice like I've blown up, because I haven't, but I definitely, I could see you having a good future, and you have a good mindset. So
appreciate that.
Plus, you're very chill, and you want a farm when you can't even go near it. So I think that's all good.
I want something that'll kill me. Like,
it's fucked up. You're gonna have to wear a hazmat suit.
Oh, bullshit.
Hopefully, if you want kids, when you have kids, they're not allergic too.
Yeah, no, I hope not, because I'm gonna make them work on the farm.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm gonna teach them hard work for sure. That's my number one thing. And my kids will never just have something given to them, even if I'm rich. They will work for their money. They will learn how I learned how to get money, or, well, not exactly how I got money, but like learned morals. I feel like morals is everything in this life, and a lot of kids lack that nowadays, and I could see that. Like, their parents didn't raise them too good, so that's why
morals are non-existent with most people here.
Exactly, bro. It's stupid.
Our generation sucks.
It sucks. It sucks ass. Like, bro, if I could go back in time, I'd go back to like the 70s or like the 60s or something.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything's cheap. Like, I found a newspaper the other day from 1965. And I was looking at it, and I was like, this shit's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, it said Lagoon was it was doing 5 and 10 cent days.
What the fuck? Now it's like a couple $100, no?
Yeah, it's somewhere up there, yeah. I'm like, people are paying 5 cents to go chill at the amusement park? That's crazy.
That is crazy. Those days are really good.
So do you have any other friends that are pursuing similar things, content?
Yeah, all my friends are literally music artists. Shout out to TCB. Shout out all them boys right there. Shout out, Other than that, my circle's very small. Like,
that's good.
I keep my circle very small, so nah. I do have this friend who does make not music. He makes merch, and he lives in Philadelphia. Shout out to G Speed. I usually wear one of his shirts when I do stuff like this or perform, because I like just showing out his brand.
Yeah.
But
helping the homie out.
Exactly. But
yeah, it's good. Fire. It's good. Like close friends, keep that shit small, like on the amount of people. But as for like just people you're networking with, if they have a similar interest or similar goals, you know, they're always good people to have around.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the people that don't want to do anything in life, they'll end up slowing you down.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So, any last words? What would be like the last thing you'd want to say?
If I had last words for the people, just keep doing you. People are always gonna talk shit about you or have something to say about you. Just keep doing you. There's 8 billion people in the world. Of course, somebody's gonna have a different opinion. You just gotta find your group of people. You gotta find what you like doing most and what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you live life to be happy. So find your happiness for sure, and don't let nothing bring you down. So that's definitely my message to the people.
And one last thing from me: the reason I'm wearing sunglasses is I have a scratched eyeball, so I can't see. Anyways, this is BLR,
Yeah,
and LoyalTzzz, and we're out.
Yup. Make sure you go stream all my music on all platforms.
Yeah, shout out to the boy.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Later.
Peace.